Let's go live. Hello, hello, hello. Can y'all hear me? I think we should be live right now. Let's double check. Let me open my stream from my phone real quick just to make sure, but I think we should be live. So, I prepared a little bit before a stream. I made sure the bins were actually loaded for the giant intermission pool. So, before we get started with round 5 of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, we are going to have Giant Intermission Pool 15 Round 1. So let's introduce the Amiibo real quick. On the top of your screen, we have Crunchies, Link, Amiibo Fitch, going up against Nubinators, Little Mac, Noisy Boy. On the bottom left corner, that's going to be Carbon Shows, Lucas Sabo against Michaela's, Duck Hunt, Duck Huck. And on the bottom right corner, we're going to have Fami's, Ryu, Neo against KB's, Violet, 1010. So, 2 of the 6 Amiibo you see on your screen right here, they will advance to the final stage of the Giant Intermission Tournament, and we still have those wildcard slots to be determined. Right now, the highest wildcard slot is 3 and 2 with a +3 differential. The lowest is a massive tie between 3 and 2 at a +2 differential. But when we come back from this first round of intermission matches, we will get started with round 5 of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is where you skip if you're a VOD watcher. Or not, you could also just watch this too. But hello, hello, I'll send out that Discord ping in just a little bit. Alright, so round 1 of Pool 15 of the Giant Intermission, we see wins from Fipsh, Sapzo, and 1010. Hello everybody, welcome to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. We will get started in just a little bit, but first, the top 5 plays from the previous round, round number 4. Let's see what those top 5 plays were. Top 5 plays from Season 3, Round 4 of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. Dealing a little bit of damage, it's going to be 26-37, PK Fire putting him at 39. It's going to be down smash though. Could he get another KO? Charizard is out now for this team, but Charizard's going to be stuck on the stage. That is another 2 KO performance from Doodlebob. It's going to be forward smash, and he gets that KO against Doofinator. So now we're going to see Ascent side special. That's going to send Sauce Aldra at 128. He comes back onto the stage, gets around that side special from the Violet out of parry because of down special. And Ascent, he's at 51, 67. Will Sauce Aldra neutral special? The pill, does he go for more pills? He does not, but he goes for forward tilt, interrupting the down smash. Sauce Aldra is back with that forward smash. He is back in his old state. It's going to be 135-0 right now as Edmonton is down 4-2. Their general manager suggested going to be... Oh, so Bufo does not come back. So Sauron with the leadoff KO. So here comes Nightmare Virus. Forward tilt putting Nightmare Virus. That's 2 KOs from Sauron in the leadoff. That is 2 KOs from Luckman Sephiroth in the leadoff for Ottawa. And there is still Obsessive Problem in the back. So now, Nightmare's Pyramithra Chroma has to do damage control for this team. And Shion has a 1 versus 2 scenario. Her first opponent right here is going to be 1AM's Violet Informer. So 22-39 right now. There is still Soulman's Hero Antivirus in the back. 68-107, parried forward smash into a forward smash of her own. So we're coming down to the last amiibo. 78, that is going to be a missed forward smash from Antivirus. Gets spot dodge as Shion already has his hero at 43. 74, 78-74 right now. Can Shion make the comeback for your worst nightmare? Get them the first win. It's 78-115 right now. Antivirus still trying to come back onto the stage. And your worst nightmare will get the first win of the regular season. That will KO Dandori. So now here's coming at you. J9K's King Deity Amiibo. Going to be 61-33 as his hero. Oh, coming at you, already taking 52% right now. He's going to come back onto the stage. He's going to fall short. That is a 0 to death from Ike. That is a 0 to death from Viri's hero, Ike, as he gets his second KO in this game. Nachos have gotten a parry. Forward air, that's going to KO Gazan. Gazan is going to be too far. So now we have Nightmare's King Deity against Nightmare's King Deity. 112-0 right now between Nachos and Pancakes. And Pancakes, he gets KO number 9 of the season. This King Deity has had at least 2 KOs every game, and he's going to keep it that way as Pancakes is already at 10 KOs for the season. This is only game number 4 from this King Deity, and if he continues this pace, he will finish the regular season with 40 KOs if he maintains this pace. He is on pace to not just break the record, but shatter them. Absolutely decimate whatever record there might have been. Just a massive tray of pancakes made out of concrete slamming all over a glass table. That's the type of progress we're seeing right now from this King Deity. Alright, so that was your top 5 plays of round number 4. It includes an honorable mention with Nightmare's King Deity Pancakes, currently on pace to surpass the record set by NetEasy's King Deity Tilted, Joe's Pyramithra Silly, and Rap Jam's Zelda Nezuko. So, we will see them in the third match, but welcome to round 5 of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. So, your matches for tonight. Toronto is going to be on bye, so the 2-2 team, we will not see them until tomorrow night's stream. We will get started over here with No Custody versus Detroit. No Custody is 2-2, while Detroit is 1-2. The next game we'll have afterwards will be Ottawa 0-4 at Red plus Blue. They are currently 2-2. Game 3 will be the 3-1 Time Zone Squad against 2-2 Edmonton. Our fourth game of the night will be 3-1 The Swarm against 1-3 Your Worst Nightmare. The halfway point of the stream, game number 5, that's going to be Team Instinct at Very Dogsh's team. So the undefeated Very Dogsh's team, 4-0, they will host a 2-2 Team Instinct team as Very Dogsh's team. They are trying to go 5-0. Meanwhile, the Starbreakers, 0-4 right now, they have to go on the road to 0-3 456 Squadron. So game 6 of tonight's stream will determine which of those 2 amiibo will get their first win. Meanwhile, game number 7, the Dynamic Divorce, also undefeated, 3-0 right now. They're trying to get to 4-0. They have to face the Ditto Burritos, who are currently 2-2 right now. Game 8 of tonight's stream, we're going to see the Chaos Corp at the Ceiling Fan. So 2-2 versus 3-1. And to close things out for tonight, it's going to be the 3-1 Novas at the 1-3 8-bit bots. So that's going to be tonight's schedule. Hello everybody, how are y'all doing? And we have that first game right here. So it's going to be no custody, your defending champion against Detroit. Both teams are trying to make it back to the playoffs, but they're having a little bit of a slow start right now. No custody, they're currently hovering around that 500 line right now. We're going to see the same starting 5 as we did the previous round. So it's going to be Snaketails, Glue Stink, Star Slot, Fipsh, and Bajista. As for Detroit, after losing back-to-back games following that massive win in round 2, they are going to be changing the roster order a little bit. So 941, Amalgamates Ganondorf is going to be taking over in that leadoff slot. Then we're going to see Dandori coming at you, Yuri, and then Hero Brian is going to be taking over in the anchor slot, slot number 5. With all that being said, let's get started with game number 1. No custody at Detroit. Both of these teams trying to avoid their third loss right now. No custody, if they win, this is going to be 3-2. If Detroit wins, they'll be 2-2. Let's begin. Snaketails versus 941. They are going to be your leadoffs, as this is a home game for Detroit. So both of these Amiibo are trained by Amalgamate herself, so we're going to see 2 of her Amiibo going against each other, as 941 gets the first damage on Snaketails, and Snaketails already at 44%, but the Ganondorf off stage will come back after the miss in the down special, going to be 44-26, as Pyra gets hit by another down special, going to be 61-26, Pyra comes back onto the stage for Snaketails, it's going to be down tilt, followed by up. Nope, no up smash, gets hit by the forward air. So it's going to be 83-49 after the side B, but that's another side B from Snaketails, 83-68, as 941 comes back onto the stage. We did see a down smash attempt for a 2-frame, but that's not going to be enough. But this back air, Snaketails will get that leadoff win for no custody, as Dandori, Duke Fizzles, Olimar is going to come out right now for Detroit. This Olimar right now has 0 KOs in each of the first 3 games, if I am correct. Yes, that is correct. This Olimar right here, Dandori, trying to get his first KO of the regular season, was the leadoff slot in all 3 games, and that is going to be his first KO of the regular season against Snaketails. Alright, so now we're going to see Glue Stink against Dandori, as we're at 4 Amiibo each, so it's going to be 0-38 right now, but Dandori has his Ganondorf at 37 right now. Going to be 27-38, 44-38, but Ganondorf throw, going to be Olimar with a throw now, 76-53. We see the up smash, not able to KO Dandori quite yet, but another up smash from that top platform, that will be able to get rid of Dandori, maybe even from the middle platform. But Glue Stink, already at 106% right now, comes back onto the stage, going to be down special. That won't KO Dandori, so we're going to see 106-103. There is just 1 purple Pikmin for this Olimar right now, as he's being launched to the left side of the stage, 106-121. And we see forward tilt. That will KO Dandori, but at least he gets his first KO of this season. So now we're going to see coming at you. Currently has 6 KOs this regular season. That's going to be number 7 right now, as we're at 3 Amiibo Fletch. So it's going to be J9K's King Deity against NetEasy's Zelda Star Slot. As Star Slot comes in for no custody, it's going to be 0-47 right now. This King Deity, he got a he suffered a 0 to death in the last game. He won't this time because he put a little bit of damage onto the Zelda. Going to be 28-80% right now. We see a back throw, 28-97. We're going to see Zelda down tilt, followed by no King Deity forward air. That's going to interrupt whatever the Zelda was trying to do. 39-115. We see the forward throw. 39-128. Zelda did not go for an up air. That would have been the perfect opportunity for an up air for Star Slot, but we don't see it. Instead, we see a forward throw. 49-140. Star Slot try to go off stage and just not capitalizing off these off stage opportunities so far. Coming at you, still alive at 149% right now. It's a 100% difference between this Zelda and this Deity. The back throw, that will get rid of the King Deity. Alright, so now we have Zelda versus Zelda. Star Slot versus Yuri. This is 1EM's Zelda. Yuri coming out for Detroit. It's going to be a 3 versus 2 for no custody, as they're currently leading right now. But Yuri with the forward air, going to be a down throw. Do we see a back air? We see up air. That's not able to KO Star Slot quite yet, but we see a back air. That's the weak version. Get up attack 4. And it's going to be 109-50 after the up smash. Going to be forward smash. Yuri will get that KO, so it's down to 2 Amiibo each. And now we see Crunchy's Link Fipsh. It's going to be Fipsh versus Yuri, as Yuri already at 73%. Yuri needs to deal as much damage as she can right now, because if not, Hero Brian will have a 1 versus 2 scenario. And Fipsh still relatively healthy right now, but up smash, followed by, do we see up air? We do not see an up air. We see another up smash. Nope. Forward smash gets shielded. That will get spot dodged. Yuri with the back throw. 46-104 right now between these two. 46-115 after the ledge attack. Forward smash misses. That's going to be a boomerang which misses. And Fipsh comes back on stage, but gets hit by an up smash. 66-128. We're going to see the neutral air sending Yuri off stage. Both Amiibo coming back onto the stage, just making sure not to get in each other's way, but up tilt, up air, not able to KO quite yet. It's 98-135 as Yuri closing that gap right now. Going to be up throw, not able to KO Yuri quite yet. Neither does a back air. 98 to 167 right now. So that forward smash is going to make this a 1 versus 2 scenario for B fans. Banjo-Kazooie Bajista for no custody. We're going to see the down tilt. It's 0 to 174 as Yuri still alive at 174%. That back throw is going to kill her though, and it's going to come down to the last amiibo each. So Bajista versus Herobrine. Whoever gets the KO will win this for their team. It's going to be 15 to 4 right now. We're going to see the Banjo down tilt misses, so down tilt from the B Sword Fighter is going to be 31 to 6 to 4, 31 to 24 as forward smash from the Banjo. Down smash makes Bajista at 51. Now going to be down tilt, up smash, 51 to 47 between these two. It's going to be up air followed by forward air. Herobrine at 75 after that. Going to be grenade missing. 51 to 75, we're going to see the, let's see, down special gets shielded, and that's going to be, double grenade, putting Herobrine at 96. 51 to 96 as Herobrine taking some massive damage. 51 to 115, down special, that's going to hit barely at the tip end, but we're not going to see a side special quite yet. Now we do. That's the first of 5 side Bs available this Banjo has, so it's going to be 70 to 115 as Herobrine trying to get a smash, gets a throw instead, and that's going to be side B number 2. But the forward smash, no custody is going to win this 5 to 4. Alright. No custody is going to win this 5 to 4 against Detroit. No custody is going to be 3 and 2, while Detroit, they are going to fall to 1 and 3. So, based off looks of this game, I believe this was some beautiful back and forth action at first, but then Yuri gets 2 KOs, but Bajista, he gets 2 KOs of himself as he survives the 1 versus 2 scenario to win this for no custody. Alright. So, I believe, let me look at those KO totals real quick. We'll update those during the next intermission, but this King Dedede right here coming at you, he slowed down a little bit since that original debut. I thought he was going to be able to catch up with Pancakes after the 3rd round, but no. He's only at 7 after 4 games compared to 10 from Pancakes. Alright. So, Detroit has fallen to a 1 and 3 record early on in this season. They had a bye in the 1st round, meaning they played 16 games in a row. A 1 and 3 record, it's not a death sentence quite yet, but the thing is, division winners are not guaranteed a playoff spot. If we look at the North Division standings right now, I believe, let's see who's leading the North Division right now. It's currently, let's take a look. Toronto, who's on bye right now, currently leads that division with a 2 and 2 record. So Detroit does not capitalize off that opportunity to catch up. So we're going to just see Toronto still in the lead right now because Ottawa, they're 0-4. Actually, Edmonton does have a chance to take the division lead if they can defeat the Time Zone Squad, but that's going to be happening later. Let's get to your first intermission of this stream. Hello, welcome to the intermission. So, round 2 of this giant intermission, this is pool number 15. We are going to see on the top, Noobinator's Little Mac Noisy Boy, as he is going to be the amiibo bouncing left and right across this top screen. So we're going to see Noisy Boy going up against Michaela's Duck Hunt. Alright, the bottom left corner. The bottom left corner is going to see Katie's by left 1010 going up against Crunchy's Link Fips. So here's 1010. We're loading in Fips right now. We just saw Fips. He did not get a KO for no custody in that previous game, but he is currently 1-0 in this intermission pools, trying to advance to that next stage. As for the bottom right corner, we are going to see Fammy's Ryu against Harbin Show's Lucas Sabo. So let's scan him in real quick. Scan it. No, an amiibo. No, this is an amiibo. Watch. See? It's an amiibo. Alright. So, round 2 of Pool 15 is going to get started right now. When we come back from the intermission, we are going to have Ottawa against Red plus Blue as Ottawa. They are trying to win their first game. They made no changes to the roster, so we'll see if they are confident in that Sauron Papaya duo. Let's get started. That was a 0 to death from Michaela's Duck Hunt on the top of your screen, ladies and gentlemen. That was a 0 to death.
chance to grow.
Alright, so round 2, we see Michaela's Duck Hunt with a 2-0 win, including that 0 to death in the very first game. But let's see, we see a 2-1 win for KB's Byleth or for Crunchy's Link, as that Byleth is going to be 2-0, and I believe Carbon shows Lucas 2-1 victory over Fami's Ryu. I believe he's also going to be 2-0. We'll double check those standings real quick. Let's take a little look. It's going to be, yep, both of them are 2-0. Carbon show with a +3 differential, KB at +2. So let's see. That's going to be it for round 2 of this giant intermission pool. I believe, yeah, that's going to be it. Yes, I realized that. I can't speak English right now. I forgot how to speak English. Anyways, let me save the replay of that 0 to death. There we go. Okay, I wanted to do that real quick before I forget. Just because I told Michaela in DMs that her Duck Hunt got that 0 to death. But with that being said, let's get to game 2 of this round. Hello, welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is going to be Season 3, Round 5, Game number 2, as we have winless Ottawa going up against Red plus Blue. So, Ottawa is currently 0-4 right now, and the current story is either they get blown out or they've been blowing leads. They blew a lead to the Time Zone Squad in the first round, and in the previous round to your worst nightmare, they blew a 5-3 scenario which included Shion, Nightmare's Byleth, getting that 1 versus 2 comeback. Despite that, however, they have kept the same roster so far, so it's still going to be Sauron, Papaya, Love Foolish, Informer, and Antivirus. We'll see if this team can stabilize, get things together so they can get their first win. Meanwhile, their opponent, Red plus Blue, they are currently hovering around the 500 line right now, 2-2 record right now, as they're going to be using Lego Batman, Hassan, Dumas, Fred, and Lore. So Sauron, Lego Batman, they're going to be your leadoffs. Let's get started. Alright, so let's press those buttons, up, left, right, down, A. And as mentioned, Sauron, Lego Batman, they're going to be your leadoffs. So we're going to be at Red plus Blue's home stage. That's going to be Northern Cave Omega Form. By the way, I adjusted my music for Mementos for the next round. So next time we have Ottawa in the home game, they are going to be on Persona 5 music only. I don't need to manually choose it anymore. Anyways, Sauron already taking 43%, going to be 49, at 68%, as the Sephiroth 12% away from getting that wing, going to be 68-19, as Sauron has the wing already, and it's going to be 104-19 right now. Sauron had a 2 KO performance in the last round, and you see 3 fireballs around Lego Batman. It's going to be 105-67, and it's going to be 3 fireballs. That's going to send Lego Batman too far, I believe. Lego Batman's going to be too far, so Sauron is able to get that leadoff KO win. Immediately gets revenge KO, so it's going to be Papaya versus Hassan. So, Papaya went quiet in the last game, got KO'd by Nightmare's Pyramithra Shion, sorry, not Shion, but Chroma in the last game, but Hassan already at 86, 108 after the Spike Ball, going to be 30 to 108 right now, as we're going to see Spike Ball missing, 42 to 108, can this Piranha Plant catch back a net KO leading race, going to be 74 to 108 as Hassan deals some more damage, forward tilt play Papaya at 90, going to be side special, Hassan with the throw, but at 129, he's going to hit that jab, and I think this Ganondorf's going to be too far. He will. So that's KO number 7 for Papaya. So here comes Duke Fizzle's Pokemon Trainer Dumas. Gonna be up smash. That's gonna KO, as we have been back and forth so far in this game. Gonna be back throw from Love Foolish. We see the switch to Charizard, so it's gonna be down throw into up smash, and we see Joker just Flare Blitz. Gonna be 64 to 34 is Arsene. Almost available. Arsene will be available now, but Joker already at 90% in this Charizard. Trying to go off stage. He will come off stage. He will come back on. 103 to 46 as can Love Foolish capitalize off Arsene, get some damage. We see the down smash. Do we see off stage? We don't see off stage. We see a little bit of gun. Flare Blitz is gonna miss. So Dumas off stage right now. Forward tilt. Charizard's gonna be too far. So Love Foolish is going to get this KO against Dumas. So we're going to see Fred now. This is going to be Mario Dudes Olimar. And once again, the back and forth continues. So Informer versus Fred. If this back and forth nature continues, then it's going to be Neutral Air sending Fred at 33 right now. If this back and forth continues, then I believe Ottawa would be ahead of pace right now. Because Ottawa, they have been getting the KO first so far in these back and forth interactions. It's going to be 21 to 33 right now. 21 to 51. Fred is going to get hit by the forward smash. And Informer takes a massive lead for Ottawa right now as Lore has a 1 versus 2 scenario for red plus blue. If Lore cannot get both KOs, then Ottawa will get their first win of the regular season. Gotta be forward smash. Neutral special from Lore, gonna be 64 to 26 as we see the up throw. Do we see forward air from Lore? We see side B. That's gonna send Informer off stage. He will be able to come back onto the stage. No, he won't. Forward air. Informer just not being able to come back onto the stage, and no! What? I think the Byleth caught the Meta Knight with the up special. He used that, and then the back air got rid of Lore as 1AM's Byleth Informer. With that back air after the up special is gonna KO Panger's Meta Knight, and Ottawa, they get their first win of the regular season. I am absolutely confused on what just happened, but Ottawa, congratulations, you get your first win of the regular season. You are currently 1-4 right now, so they win this 5-3 over red plus blue. That's a good news at least. But I am confused on what just happened. I think Lore made a major mistake going off stage. If he had just stayed on stage, Informer would have been KO'd, and who knows if Lore would have been able to take care of the hero or not, because Informer had a massive lead. But Informer's up special, when things would have been dead, things would have been dire, just coming in clutch to get that extra KO, even if Antivirus was still in the back, as Ottawa, they get their first win of the regular season. So because Ottawa got their first win of the regular season, that does increase the stakes in one of our future games. Game number 6 of tonight's stream. That's going to be Starbreakers at the 456 Squadron. Both teams are also winless right now, but the loser of that game is going to be the last winless team in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League Season number 3. So a little more tension now that Ottawa got their first win of this season. We're going to head to your intermission right now, but Informer, could that be the breakout performance from 1AM's Byleth? He struggled a lot with the Time Zone Squad last year. He's been struggling a bit with Ottawa this year, but if he can hold steady, this Ottawa team, 0-4, it's only about 1/3, 1/4 of the season right now, so Ottawa still has a chance to bounce back. But we're going to figure that out after the intermission. Hello, welcome back to the intermission. I need to find better ways to transition into this intermission, but we're gonna press those A buttons real quick. I got that replay saved of Michaela 0 to death. If you want that, just DM me. I'll try to remember, or at least pretend to remember that I had it saved. I'll just convert it all that. I can upload it online, that's right, the online Smash feature. Anyways, as for round 3 of Pool 15 of our giant intermission, we are gonna see on the top, KB's Byleth 1010. They're going to be going up. I can't speak English. I forgot how to speak English. Ottawa's win. They broke me. Anyways, KB's Byleth 1010 is going to be going up against Nubinator's Little Mac Noisy Boy. On the bottom left corner, Michaela's Duck Hunt going to be going up against Fami's Ryu Neo. Fami de Mami's Ryu is currently 0-2 right now. But of course, anyone can still bounce back from 0-2. We've seen it happen before, and it can happen again. Meanwhile, on the bottom right corner of your screen, the two 2-0 Amiibo will be facing off against each other. So, Crunchy's Link versus Carbon Show's Lucas. The winner of this will advance to 3-0 in this pool. And that 3-0, if they get a win after this, that's basically going to be a lock for them in this pool. Alright, so those are going to be your matchups. When we come back from this intermission, we're going to have the Time Zone Squad at Edmonton. So good luck. Alright, so Carbon shows Lucas is going to go 3-0 in this pool. So Carbon shows Lucas the last undefeated Amiibo in this pool. Actually, no, I stand corrected. Okay, I gave wrong information. I thought Crunchy's link was 2-0. No, Crunchy's link was 1-1, which means there are 2 undefeated Amiibo remaining. That's going to be KB's Violet 1010 and Carbon shows Lucas Sabo. Both of them are 3-0 with a +4 differential, 6 games taken, 2 games dropped. In fact, let's see. They're going to be facing off against each other in the next round. So, the bottom left corner of your screen on the next intermission, that's going to determine who is guaranteed a spot to advance. But we're going to head back to your Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. Hello, welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is going to be Season 3, Round 5, Game Number 3, as we have the Time Zone Squad at Edmonton. So, I've said it multiple times already, but Nightmares, King Deity, Pancakes, the current leader right now in the MVP race, has 10 KOs after only 4 games. This King Deity is currently on pace for 40 KOs. The current record is 23 in the regular season, 32 with the regular season and playoffs combined. Pancakes is aiming to shatter that. So, the Time Zone Squad in Edmonton, we're going to see the same roster orders for both. So it's going to be Ica, Voyager, Gazan, Pancakes, and Trident for the Time Zone Squad. They are currently 3-1 right now, currently in the playoff spot as there's still 12 games left for them to play. As for Edmonton, 2-2 right now, hovering around that 500 mark, but they have one of the higher differentials thanks to that blowout win against Detroit a few rounds ago. Anyways, we're going to see Crouch, Doofinator, Ascent, AI Sonic, and Betterness as their Amiibo. Ascent has been getting either a KO or he's been on the wrong end of 0 to death. Ascent has been 0 to deathed twice this season already, once by Vin Diesel and the other by Sauce Alger. And since both King Deities are green, Crouch is temporarily over to the next color, so he is currently purple. With that being said, let's get started. The Time Zone Squad at Edmonton, as both of them are trying to get another win in this playoff race. Ica versus Crouch, those are going to be your leadoffs, as this will be a home game for Edmonton. So we're going to be at Great Bridge of Eldon, Omega Form. We have Olimars in 2 slots, Violets in 3 slots. As, let's see, Ica versus Crouch, down throw, slingshot. We see a down throw from the forward air for the King Deity though, 15 to 20, 33 to 15. After the down tilt, going to be neutral air from the Isabel, followed by, we're going to see a down special not landed, backfires. Ica at 62, 72%. She tried to pocket the Gordo, but it was a little wide to the left. Going to be 72, and she gets KO'd, so Crouch with that leadoff win. So now we're going to see Cicadas, Olimar, Voyager. Down throw in the forward air as Crouch comes back onto the stage. We saw Voyager try to go for that downer, but does not land it. We see a forward throw, and do we see a downer here? No, because the Voyager is high. Going to be 0 to 62. We're going to see the forward air from Crouch. Going to be 13 to 64 as there is a water Pikmin, the blue Pikmin, down air from the red Pikmin, not able to land quite yet. And that's going to be not a KO quite yet, but that was a spike from the electric Pikmin, the yellow one. 13 to 95 right now as Voyager just having his way with Crouch right now, just needs to get that KO. 13 to 133 right now. We see that. Oh, that's going to be massive damage from both the yellow and the white Pikmin. Going to be 23 to 163, but dash attack putting Voyager at 41% right now. We see no Pikmin available from this Olimar right now. He's going to come back onto the stage at 56%. He needs to pluck, and he's not going to be able to pluck because he gets hit by a forward tail. And we see neutral special, and he's still trying to get on the stage. He plucks a red, a blue, a yellow, but the yellow is dead. He throws away the blue, so he's going to have just a red Pikmin available. He is at 105% as Crouch still alive at 167. That's KO number 2 for Crouch, but Crouch has been launched off stage, so he needs to come back on as Edmonton, getting this big lead already for their team. Gazan doing some damage control. He's going to make this a 3 versus 4, but now we have Doofinator. Going to be up throw from Doofinator, followed by, let's see, down throw, forward air from Gazan. And we're going to see Doofinator at 35. Going to be 12 to 35. Forward smash misses. Gazan taking some damage, and it's going to be more damage. Back air already at 52. Going to see down air missing. It's 72 to 35 as Doofinator trying to put this Violet at 78. We're going to see forward smash get shielded. Another forward smash. That one's going to land. Gazan comes back onto the stage. He's at 103 right now. It's Doofinator trying to make this lead much more massive for Edmonton. It's going to be 119 to 35. We're going to see the back throw, 132 to 35. Right now, at this rate right now, Gazan just getting that up tilt. It's going to be, we're going to see a forward air. It's 140 to 47 right now. It's going to be down air. That's going to put Doofinator at 71 right now. It's going to be 154 to 73 as we're going to see forward smash, and Doofinator has a KO as this is a 4 versus 2 scenario right now. So now we're going to see Nightmares, King Deity, Pancakes. 10 KOs this season. Can he continue? He's been having at least 2 KOs per game, averaging 2.5 so far. He needs to get 2 in order to maintain that pace, 2 or 3, as he's already at 46 right now, going to be 54 to 112, as Nightmares King Deity Pancake still at 74% right now. We're going to see the, let's see, up tilt, that's going to miss, 74 to 120. We're going to have forward air. Doofinator is off stage right now. Gordo, that's going to hit. And that is KO number 11 for Pancake. So 11 KOs for the King Deity. We'll see the side special from Ascent. He's been on the wrong side of multiple clips. Will it happen again? 113 to 18 right now. We're going to see the side B get interrupted. That's going to be a forward tilt. Ascent at 25 right now. Another forward tilt. 113 to 33. We're going to see the down smash get shielded. Massive shield damage, but Ascent already 61. We're going to see the down smash, and that is going to be the first non-multi-KO performance from Pancake. So he's only going to have 11, as he's going to slow down a little on that record-breaking pace, but he's almost halfway already at only game 5. So now, Luckman's Ganondorf Trident has a 1 versus 3 scenario for the Time Zone Squad. If not, Edmonton is going to win this game. It's going to be out of parry, down tilt, Ascent at 145. We're going to see a side special, going to be 14 to 160, 32 to 160, as we're going to see Luckman's Ganondorf up special, comes back onto the stage, down smash misses from this Byleth, another down smash misses. We're going to see neutral air, 1 versus 2 now. So here comes AI Sonic for Edmonton, going to be forward smash getting spot dodge, 32 to 18, 41 to 18, as AI Sonic comes back onto the stage. We're going to see up throw, followed by up air. Do we see an up air? We see the back air. Trident at 68 right now, going to be up air, forward air, Trident at 94. We're going to see just Trident getting the up special, 94 to 47 right now. We're going to see down tilt miss, down special misses, and back throw. That's going to send Trident super far. I don't think he's coming back. He is not going to come back, as Edmonton, they are going to win this game 5 to 3, as they managed to slow down the Time Zone Squad, including the MVP leader, Pancakes. So Edmonton will take advantage of that bye Toronto has, as Edmonton 3-2. They are now leading that North Division right now. Division leaders are not guaranteed a playoff spot, but still, this is very important for Edmonton, as I believe they might hold a little bit of control of one of those playoff spots thanks to their high differential wins. So a 5-3 victory for Edmonton in their home stage against the MVP leader, Pancakes. Pancakes still gets 1 KO, so he's going to be at 11 this season so far. But still, even if we were to just reduce things a little, that's still on pace for 33, 35 KOs right now. Still a massive record-breaking pace, but just to show that even with a slowdown, Pancake still on track to possibly shatter records. The big story here is 2 KOs from Victex's King Deity Crouch. Just got that color changed, was not happy about it, so just a little angry, gets rid of Ica, gets rid of Voyager, almost got rid of Gazan too, but Edmonton with a massive win against the Time Zone Squad, as both teams, they're going to be 3-2 after this round, but we're going to head to your intermission. Those KO totals, they're going to update during your intermission, so be sure to check the spreadsheet. The spreadsheet of the MVP race tracker is in the description if you're looking for that. But with that said, welcome back to the intermission. Alright. So we have 2 undefeated Amiibo. They're going to face each other for real this time. I promise. That's going to be on the bottom left corner of the screen. But first, we're going to have Noobinator's Little Mac, Noisy Boy, on the top of your screen. He is going to be facing Fami's Ryu Neo. So let's find Fami's Ryu real quick. Alright. On the bottom left corner, we're going to have those 2 undefeated Amiibo. So it's going to be Carbon Show against KB. Let's bring in Carbon. Alright, and let's bring in KB's Byleth, 10-10. Alright, that looks good. On the bottom right corner, Crunchy's Link Fish, 1-2 record instead of that 2-1 that I thought he had. He will be facing off against Michaela's Duck Hunt. So, I believe the Little Mac is the only winless Amiibo in this pool right now. We'll see if he gets his first win against Fami's Ryu, but the main action is going to be on the bottom left corner. Winner of the game on the bottom left corner between Sabo and Tenten, they will advance to the next stage. And with that being said, we're going to head to your intermission now. When we come back, we are going to have, let's see, it's going to be the Swarm at your worst nightmare. Good luck.
straight.
Alright, so if you look at the top, that is no more winless Amiibo in this pool. So Noobinators, Little Mac, Noisy Boy gets their first win of this pool. So that's going to put Fammy's Ryu, Crunchy's Link, and Noobinators, Little Mac all at 1 and 3. So they are basically eliminated from this pool. That leaves KB's, Byleth, 10-10, 4-0, +6 differential. They will be advancing no matter what. Carbon Show's Lucas is 3-1, but only a +2 differential. Michaela's Duck Hunt has an opportunity to steal that next spot. Let's take a look. Carbon Show does have head-to-head over Michaela when it comes to the head-to-head tiebreaker, but if Michaela can get a better differential, whether Michaela gets a sweep or Carbon Show gets swept, plus or like if Michaela wins, Carbon Show gets swept, it's gonna require some different differential. Basically, if the differential is tied between Carbon Show and Michaela, Carbon Show gets head-to-head, so Michaela needs a higher differential. Carbon Show is +2 right now, Michaela is at 0. In round 5, Carbon Show will go against Noobinator's Little Mac, while KB has to face against Michaela, as KB, 4-0, will be advancing, just trying to see if KB can go 5-0, that Byleth on the bottom left corner. But with all that being said, with the intermission pool, let's get back to your Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. Hello, welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. We'll properly introduce these teams once I get a quick sip of water. So, the Swarm, they are currently 3-1 right now, about a quarter in through their season. We're going to see the same order that they've been using all season so far. It's been working for them so far. Mr. Ninja, Vin Diesel, Baba Booey, Sidon, and I Don't Love You. We have not really been seeing that King Dedede so much as some of these wins the Swarm has been happening. In fact, if we look at their KO total, let's look. The Swarm, we've only seen this King Dedede in 2 out of the 4 games they've played, because 2 of their wins have been 5-3 victories. As for their opponent, Your Worst Nightmare. Your Worst Nightmare got their first win in their last game. Part of the reason why they were 0-3 is because they have still been trying to find the replacement for Enacraft's Zelda Zeldina. Nightmare's Mewtwo Nightmare was supposed to try to be the replacement, but that Mewtwo has been struggling. Because of that, we do have a roster order change for Your Worst Nightmare. In that number 4 slot, it's going to be NetEasy's hero Pump Patch, who was traded for between rounds in exchange for 1AM's hero, the Madman. So the Madman, no longer on this roster, was traded away, so we have Pump Patch instead. So Your Worst Nightmare, they're going to be starting Sobufo, Nightmare Virus, Chroma, Pump Patch, and Shion. With that being said, let's get started. This is going to be 3-1 the Swarm at 1-3 Your Worst Nightmare. It's not too late to come back from a 1-3 start, and that's what Your Worst Nightmare is hoping, as Mr. Ninja, Sobufo, they will be your leadoffs. That Pokemon trainer is an Ivysaur lead. Alright, and this is going to be a home game for Your Worst Nightmare. In fact, both teams that use this home stage will be playing today in their home venue, so later on, probably the last game of the stream, we'll see the 8-bit bots here as well. But for now, Mr. Ninja, Sobufo as Ivysaur parries, forward smash, 40-31 right now. Going to be forward smash again as Mr. Ninja. We don't see the Ivysaur. I thought he was going to go off stage, but he does not. 57-35, forward tilt as Mr. Ninja still trying to come on. Forward air was attempted, but we don't see a down air. 86, 37. Ivysaur sending Mr. Ninja at 103 on the other side. Comes back onto the stage. We'll see up throw from Mr. Ninja now. And now here comes the Charizard. That's a down smash as Sobuho gets this leadoff win. Now we're going to see Vin Diesel, C-Sharp's Ganondorf Amiibo. He's been having some very great early start to the season, but it's going to be 21 to 94 as Charizard's still out. We're going to see a Flare Blitz. We do. That's going to send Vin Diesel far off stage. He will be able to come back though, I believe. I think. Yes, he will be able to come back off stage. 52 to 127. Do we see another Flare Blitz? No, we see forward tilt. Neutral special. That's not going to land, so it's going to be 59 to 127. Neutral air will KO Sobuho. So here comes Nightmare Virus. Going to be the new number 2 spot. Going to be down throw, followed by forward air. 82 to nothing. Going to be forward air from the Ganondorf actually landing. Going to be... Oh! That was not exactly 0 to death, but Vin Diesel with a big KO for the Swarm. It's going to be 120% that Vin Diesel is out right now, as he got rid of Nightmare Virus pretty easily. And that's going to be the explosion as Chroma resets things 3 Amiibo flat each. So it's going to be 10 to nothing between Baba Booey and Chroma, as Chroma already taking 48%. It's going to be down there, and oh no! That was a 0 to death from Baba Booey! So now we're going to see Pump Patch right now, as Pump Patch has to do damage control because Nightmare Virus and Chroma, both of them just died super quickly to these Amiibo. So it's going to be Baba Booey at 48 right now. Kinet Easy's Hero Pump Patch coming clutch for this team. It's going to be 68 to 49, 68 to 58, but it's going to be forward air, killing one of those Pikmin. Going to be 68 to 72 as Baba Booey. Can Baba Booey be running loose on this team? It's going to be 79 to 88. Forward smash is going to miss. We're going to see a back throw. The Pump Patch already at 110, already off stage. Comes back onto the stage, and we're going to see down air. That's going to get rid of Baba Booey. 2 Amiibo each, but guess what? Pump Patch at massive damage right now. If he gets KO'd anytime soon, he is going to have a 1 versus 2 scenario for Xion. Xion, it is manageable for Xion, but Xion doesn't exactly want that to happen. It's going to be 153 as the opponent. It's going to be Luckman's Link Sidon, who's been getting multiple multi-KO performances so far. It's going to be 100 to 161 as Sidon still is not taking any hits yet. Finally, jab, jab, jab. 11 to 161, Fireball, dash attack, Sidon at 41. We're going to see, oh, Hero tried to go off stage, but Link did not go far enough off stage. Down smash as now Xion, 1 versus 2 scenario, forward smash putting Sidon at 64. We're going to see, do we see down special? That's not going to land. It's going to be the weak hit landing. It's going to be 76 to 0 right now as Xion. Xion still at 0. Jab, jab, jab. 88 to nothing right now. Do we see another down special for Xion? We don't. We see the down smash attempted instead. Down tilt into up smash got interrupted. So it's going to be up special for Xion. Back air does not land. 117 to 7 as that's neutral special. It's going to kill. So, Xion versus I Don't Love You. Sorry, I Don't Love You versus Xion, as Xion already at 44. Can Xion make another 1 versus 2 comeback? Could it happen? It's going to be 0 to 68 right now. Up air going to put Xion at 83 right now. So this is going to get a little bit harder for Xion to come back from. It's going to be 0 to, oh no! I Don't Love You comes in clutch for the Swarm as they are going to advance to a 4-1 record. So, the Swarm is going to advance to a 4-1 record thanks mainly to 2 kills from Vin Diesel and that super fast 0 to death from Baba Booey. We had multiple highlights in this game. I don't know if we're going to see multiple in that top 5 list, but Chroma, Pump Patch, Xion, they all try to come back as Chroma got the revenge KO against Vin Diesel, but then just got 0 to death against Baba Booey. Just things are still not meshing together for your worst nightmare as they're going to fall down to 1 and 4. So if Nightmare Virus does need a break, there is another potential Amiibo in their bench they could use. There is Joseph's Ganondorf, Joseph Zill, but then the rest of their bench, it's just 2 Amiibo that have been there since Season 1. Sir Yonder's Lucas and Sir Yonder's Cloud. Now, we were discussing after the last stream some possible free agents that were there too. Just, I'm not going to look in there yet, but there are a few promising free agents that maybe your worst nightmare could, you know, sign if desperately needed. They could also make another trade if they wanted to, but who knows, who knows. This team, they're 1 and 4 right now. We're going to see if they can come back from this 1 and 4 deficit right now. Usually, your worst nightmare, they're on the opposite side of this type story, so maybe this season is going to be the evil opposite version of your worst nightmare. They're going to have a horrible start, and they just come absolutely surging to make a massive playoff run next season. Maybe that's what's going to happen. But 2 KOs from Vin Diesel as this Ganondorf, he's been on a tear early this season. I believe that's going to be KOs number 8 and 9 for this Ganondorf. Let's double check for the Swarm. No, that's going to be KOs number 7 and 8. Alright. So, with all that being said about these 2 teams, let's head to your intermission. When we have our next game, we're going to have an undefeated roster. But for now, let's talk about this undefeated Amiibo. 10-10, trying to go 5-0 in this round robin pool. let's take a little look real quick. Gonna be loading. Alright, top of your screen. Carbon shows Lucas Sabo has a win and in scenario. If Carbon Show wins or Michaela loses, then Carbon Show will advance. He faces against Noobinator's Lil Mac, who just got their first win. Now, if Carbon Show loses, Michaela wins. There is some funky differential math that does come into play, but most of the scenarios lean towards Michaela, thanks to that only 2 gap. On the bottom left corner, let's take a look. We're going to have Fammy's Ryu against Crunchy's Link Fips. Neither of these Amiibo will be advancing, so the winner is just trying to get to their second win of this pool. And as for the bottom right corner, undefeated KB's Byleth. 4-0 right now, trying to get the 5-0. They are guaranteed a spot to advance in this round robin pool, and I think they might have locked up that 1 seed too, even if they get swept and Carbon Show gets a sweep. They are facing off against Michaela's Duck Hunt, who has an outside looking in chance of stealing the number 2 slot from Sabo. So we're going to see what type of drama happens right here, and when we come back from this intermission round, we are going to have Team Instinct, who is 2-2, going up against Very Dog's team, 4-0, as they tried to go to 5-0. One of 2 undefeated teams remaining, but we're going to see them when we come back. Good luck.
chance to grow.
Alright, so let's look at the final results of this pool number 15 as we have wins from Carbon Show, KB, and Crunchy. So I do believe that's going to be KB going undefeated. That's going to be a 5-0 record. Not perfect. Crony will remain that number 1 seed. So 5-0 with a +8 differential for KB's by the 10-10. Carbon Show's Lucas Sabo gonna escape out of here 4-1 with a +4 differential. That is 8 games taken, 4 games dropped. Let's see. So Crunchy's Link, Michaela's Duck Hunt, they're gonna finish 2 and 3. Fami and Nubinator are both gonna finish 1 and 4. Alright. So that's gonna be it for pool number 15. So I was trying to load some of the bins in advance, but the next pool that we're going to have in the intermission, this is going to be on the next intermission that we have. We are going to see NetEasy's Hero by the Bay, Carbon Show's Ryu Blue Collar, Eon 2's Violet Failnot, Ikaba's Lucas Gamer Girl, Hanger's Dr. Mario It's Him, and Joe's Zelda Aerith. Those are going to be the 6 Amiibo in pool number 16. Let me just try to yap a little so I can load them. Would you rather have the yap session now or later as I load in Gamer Girl real quick? Let's see. Do I have any stories to tell? Let's see. Story time. 1 a.m. story time. Before I started this stream. Okay, so yesterday I did not stream because I was feeling a little bit sick. I was originally going to do this stream yesterday. I was like in the morning, afternoon, I was fine, but then like once the evening got started, I was like, oh no, I feel sick, and I was like feeling too sick to where I was gonna be able to like perform this properly, cause I know, I could just stream it without commentary, all that, but I want to be able to put on a good performance, all that, not just have a uncommentary, all that. Non-commentary, that's for the intermissions, big giant pools, all that, if I want to like run a bunch of stuff in bulk. I'm loading the last Amiibo right now, Eon 2's Violet, for this next pool, just so whenever we get to the next pool, it's going to be ready. So I'm still feeling like a little bit off this morning, so what I did is I made some chamomile tea. Chamomile tea works absolute miracles. Like, I don't put any sugar, I don't put any honey, nothing like that. I just, not even ice, I just wait for it to go from hot to warm, and then it's good, it works miracles. I don't use it all the time, but yeah, somehow I started to feel better after that. I didn't even need like rest or anything like that. I was just relatively doing nothing. I even had like a big heavy barbecue for lunch. Alright, with that being said, let's get back to your Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. We have an undefeated team. Hello, welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. So, this is gonna be match number 5. This is season 3, round 5, game number 5 out of 9 for tonight. We have Team Instinct, they are currently 2-2 against undefeated Very Doggish team. They are one of 2 undefeated teams remaining in this Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. The other team is the Dynamic the Horse. We will see them in 2 games from now. But with that being said, Team Instinct, Very Doggish team, 2-2, 4-0. We're going to see the same roster orders for both teams. Team Instinct, we saw that 0 to Death from Veery's hero Ike in the last game, got that #1 clip in the top 5. The rest of the roster order is going to be Half Mario, Gancho, Haim, and Bloodflame. As for your undefeated Very Doggish team, this is a fine-tuned engine. Bubble Bass has been emerging as one of the best leadoffs for this team. I believe he's currently 4-0 in that leadoff slot right now. Let's double check. No, he is 3-0 in that leadoff slot. Did not lead off in game 1, but he did get 2 KOs in there. Then Sauce Alger has returned to form. That's going to be Crunchy's Dr. Mario. 4 KOs so far, 2 in the last game, including that 0 to Death against Ascent from Edmonton. NetEasy Olimar Uproot, great roll in the 3 slot. Valorex has been doing extremely well after he moved from the 1 slot to the 4 slot. And then Pangers Ganondorf Starless, one of the best closers for this team right now. He is responsible for 2 of the 4 game-winning KOs. In the other 2 games Very Doggish team won, he wasn't even needed. In fact, we have actually not seen this Ganondorf take the field since round number 2. With that being said, one of 2 undefeated teams, their win streak is on the line. Let's get started. This is going to be Team Instinct at Very Doggish team as Veery's hero Ike is going to be facing off against Frostbite's Mii Brawler Bubble Bass as Ike. In Bubble Bass, they will be your leadoffs. Will Very Doggish team advance to 5-0? That's what we're here to figure out as they are back home. This is already going to be their 4th home game of the season. Going to be Ike versus Bubble Bass, 25-22. Forward air from Ike, putting this hero at going to be 25-49. Bubble Bass already at 62% right now. Going to be side special from Bubble Bass, 55-62 right now as Bubble Bass misses the forward smash. Going to be down smash though, up smash. Ike at 89%. We're going to see the forward smash miss, but that's going to be the first KO leadoff loss for Bubble Bass. As we saw that side special with Sauce Ultra Revenge KO. That's KO number 5 for Sauce Ultra, so it's going to be 4 Amiibo Flex. Half Mario versus Sauce Ultra as Half Mario already putting 22, 32, 48 on Sauce Ultra right now. We're going to see another down there, but Sauce Ultra already at 64 right now as this Kirby just racking up massive damage. That Thwomp, that's going to send him off stage, and that's going to be coming back onto the stage. It's going to be, oh no, that's going to be a down smash, but it goes the other way, so that's good news. Sauce Ultra still alive for now. Going to be down smash into up smash. That misses too. Down smash. Oh no, Sauce Ultra, he's going to be too far. He's going to be too far. So Half Mario emerges with a giant lead for this team as Very Doggish team. They are down 4-3 right now. Half Mario only at 15%, 28 right now, but Uproot, he's going to be able to do a little bit of damage control right here, 41-15, but he's already at 32. 52-32, we're going to see a forward smash, putting Half Mario at 80. There's the Poison Pikmin, up smash, putting Half Mario at 107. Going to be 108, 109-32. We're going to have the down air followed by down smash from this Kirby. Going to be dash attack, putting Uproot at 69. It's going to be down air missing, 109-69. We're going to see the forward smash out of parry, but Olimar, he had no Pikmin available, so he just had to pluck that heavy one. And that's going to be a KO for Uproot, so Uproot gets rid of that Kirby. It's 3 versus 3, but still a 78% difference. Now we have Beef Fans, Mii Sword Fighter, Gancho coming out for Team Instinct. Going to be 32-78, 53 as Uproot. He is closing that gap in terms of damage. Going to be coming back onto the stage. He went high. I don't know why he didn't go straight to the ledge, because that could have been easily punished. And that's going to be an up smash, making this 3 versus 2. So now Eon 2's Link Valorex going to have to do a little more damage control for this team. Going to be 85-0 right now. The thing is, Uproot does make this job a little easier for Valorex. It's going to be 105, and we see up smash. So it's going to be down to 2 Amiibo each. Going to be 0-3 as Haim, Pangers, Pokemon Trainer, already putting 50 on Valorex. It's going to be 12-50. That's another Flare Blitz, 24-76. Valorex should be able to come back onto the stage because little chip damage onto Haim. Going to be 16-76. We see another Flare Blitz. That won't KO quite yet, but Squirtle comes out after the Flare Blitz. So it's going to be the Link versus the Squirtle. 41-109 right now as Valorex just going to be able to... No, he's going to fall short because of that forward air. So, Pangers, Ganondorf, Starless. In order to keep this team undefeated, he has a 1 versus 2 scenario right now. He has to get rid of Heim, and he has to get rid of Bloodflame, as that's going to be an interrupted up smash, does not land. As Ivysaur comes out, Ivysaur just delaying. It's going to be a up back throw, as Charizard is going to come back out for this team. Going to be 124-12. We see a down throw from the Charizard, followed by up smash. Going to be down air as Starless versus Bloodflame. Can Bloodflame end the win streak? That's what we're going to find out. It's 0 to 54 right now. Bloodflame with a dash attack. It's going to be 0 to 70 right now. Penguins Ganondorf Starless. He needs to get a second KO against Bloodflame. Thorn is being thrown, but that gets shielded. Going to be 11 to 82. We see the down throw. We see the down special miss. It's going to be up throw. Do we see up smash? No, we're going to see up special. And Veridogs's team no longer undefeated. They suffered their first loss to Bloodflame of Team Instinct. As Team Instinct, they are going to advance to a 3-2 record, so only one undefeated team remains. That's going to be the Dynamic Divorce. We're going to see them playing in 2 games from now. Will both undefeated teams fall in this round? That's what we're going to find out. But Bloodflame with a game-winning KO for Team Instinct. I believe that is the 3rd game-winning KO for this team. Let me check. Looking at the spreadsheet right now. Let's take a look. Team Instinct. That's going to be Bloodflame's 3rd game-winning KO. She has been responsible for all 3 game-winning KOs for Team Instinct, as they are now 3-2. But look at that. Beautiful back and forth action, as it was just KO after KO. 1 KO from everybody except from Bubble Base in this game. But Veridogs's team, they suffered their first loss of the regular season. They're going to fall down to 4-1, but they still have a massive lead. No, never mind. Because the Swarm is in the same division, so Veridogs's team and the Swarm, both of them are currently 4-1 right now. In fact, when do they play each other? I'm gonna look at the schedule real quick. Let me look at the schedule real quick. Okay, so these 2 teams, this could possibly be a very important match. They don't play each other until round 11. The Swarm is gonna host that game in round 11, and then the final round, round 17, Veridogs's team is gonna host the Swarm. So that could possibly be a very interesting series to determine that division, as the Swarm, thanks to their win and this loss from Veridogs's team, they have an opportunity to catch up in this South Division. Now remember, division titles don't guarantee you playoff spots. With these 2 teams, they might be on a collision course for that division title and playoff spots. So, Bloodflame with that game-winning KO, 1 KO from everybody. In fact, let's document that when we get to our next intermission, and let's get started with that next intermission. Alright, so that was a pretty thrilling game. It's going to be, let's see, we're going to have, oh yeah, this is the end of pool number 15. Let's get rid of these Amiibo. We're going to get started with pool 16. Alright. So, Joe, NetEasy, if you're watching, I know y'all want to know when you fight each other. That's going to be round number 2. So, not this intermission, but the next intermission. Just out of curiosity, it's going to be on the bottom left corner. As for now, we're going to see NetEasy's Hero on the top of your screen against Carbon Show's Ryu Blue Collar. So there's Bida Bay. Let's bring in Blue Collar. Alright. On the bottom left corner, we're going to load those Amiibo in right now. We're going to see Eon 2's Byleth Failnot, a member of that Dynamic Divorce roster. He will be facing off against Ikaba's Lucas Gamer Girl. Alright. And on the bottom right corner, we're going to see Panger's Dr. Mario. And let's load him in real quick. It's Panger's Dr. Mario. In fact, it's him. Panger's Dr. Mario specifically, refusing to load. Never mind. He will be facing off against Joe's Zelda Aerith, who is also loading. This Pro Controller on like the bottom right, it takes forever to load. It's like, I got that one pre-owned like last year when I bought System 3. I know it's legit all that, but it's like, because it scans Amiibo all that, but like, I feel like that one takes a little longer to load Amiibo for some reason. Anyways, so round 1 of pool 16 of the Giant Intermission is going to get started right now. Veridogs's team suffers their first loss as Dynamic Divorce, their last undefeated team. We're not going to see them in this next game. We're going to see them in the game afterwards. But when we come back from this break, we're going to have the Starbreakers at the 456 Squadron. We're going to have 2 winless teams, as one of these 2 teams will get their first win of the regular season. The other team will be the last team with no wins, but that's going to happen when we come back.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Alright, so round 1 of Pool 16, we're gonna see wins from NetEasy, Eon2, and it's him, Panger's Dr. Mario. Alright, so Joe, NetEasy, if y'all not here yet, pay attention to the bottom left corner of your stream during the next round, because the two of y'all will be fighting against each other. What even is like the all-time record in like the intermission tournaments between the two of y'all? Like, I know NetEasy's won all 3 tournaments, but what even is the all-time record between the two of y'all in intermission? I'm curious. But for now, we're gonna get back to your Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. So, welcome to the battle of winless teams. On the left, we have the 0-3 Starbreakers, and on the right, we have the let me restart. So, welcome to the battle of winless, where I can't even win when it comes to saying this type of thing. The Starbreakers are on your left, they are currently 0-4, and on the right is the 456 Squadron, they are currently 0-3. So, since Ottawa, who was also 0-4 entering this round, got their first win against Red plus Blue, that means the loser of this game right here will be the final winless team in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League Season number 3. So what exactly has been causing these teams to lose so far? For the Starbreakers, it's been inconsistent leadoffs right now. They haven't been able to find that leadoff slot right now for the team. That plus Lucille's Piranha Plant Acorno has been on a very slow start to begin this season. Only 2 KOs in the first 4 games, but there are a couple of positives. Let's see. Those positives are going to include Sir Yonder's Link having at least 1 KO in each game so far for this team. The same goes with Nightmare Steve Zerby, as the Link has 5 KOs so far. Zerby only has 4, the Trader specifically. Cloud Jr. is also struggling in that anchor slot, only having 2 KOs in the last 4 games as well, having 1 in Game 2 and another in Game 4. This also includes that blown lead in Round 3 to Stargazer of the Ceiling Fans. As for the other team, the 456 Squadron, the reason why they are struggling is the absence of the leadoff as well. They lost Zornch's Isabel the Hound, their leadoff, to the expansion draft. The Hound is currently on the Chaos Corp, and we will see them later on this stream. So they tried using Error as the leadoff. Error went 1-2 as the leadoff with only 1 KO. So now we're going to see Grim Knight, that's Frostbite's Ganondorf, as the leadoff attempt. Another reason why this team has been struggling is Valerios and Crystal. They have not been able to get things together. The dynamic 1-2 punch duo from last season, which allowed this team to get into the playoffs. So those are parts of the reason why this team has just not been able to get it done, because either Valerios has a KO or Crystal has a KO, and neither of them have been able to get 1 KO each in this game together. One upside though of this team is J9K's Link Mediafire, who we're going to see in the number 5 slot. He has gotten 2 KOs in every single game this season so far, so right now he's on pace for about, well, in theory it would be like 32, but, you know, he's probably going to like drop a game at some point, but yeah, that's one of the upsides for these teams. With that being said, this is not exactly Yeshiva versus Layman territory. This is only 0-4 versus 0-3, but we're going to see who the last winless team in this league is. The Starbreakers versus the 456 Squadron. Alright, so as you can see, we're going to have a King Dedede versus a Ganondorf in the leadoff, as it's going to be Chuck E. Cheese versus Grim Knight. Which team will be the last winless team, and which team will finally get their first win? Chuck E. Cheese versus Grim Knight are your leadoffs for the Starbreakers against the 456 Squadron, and it's going to be, who's going to deal the first damage? It's going to be Grim Knight dealing the first damage against Chuck E. Cheese. We're going to see down tilt low, down tilt again, down special. As it's going to be 35-23. Chuck E. Cheese gets hit by the up smash. Nope, that's not going to be a up smash. A missed Doria. It's going to be down throw, back air, 65-66. Gordo will not hit the Ganondorf. It's going to be up tilt, fall by. Do we see up air? We see an up air from Chuck E. Cheese. 65-95. We're going to see down special though, and Doria, but the Doria missed. So Chuck E. Cheese still alive for now. 89-107, and Chuck E. Cheese will get this leadoff win for the 456 Squadron. So here comes Error. This is Joseph's Olimar Amiibo. Going to be 105-0 right now. Going to be up smash missing, up smash again. 126-0 right now between Chuck E. Cheese and Error. We're going to see the neutral air, down tilt, out of parry, down smash as Chuck E. Cheese. Putting this Olimar at 27 already. We're going to just see the down throw into forward air. Error at 47. That's another forward air. Error will be able to come back onto the stage though, I believe. Yes, they will both come back onto the stage safely. Forward tilt, putting Error at 72. Do we see a second KO from Chuck E. Cheese? It could happen. Let's see. Out of parry. Nope. Gonna be up tilt missing. We're gonna see down air though from the Olimar. Not able to KO because Chuck E. Cheese went a little wide left. Gonna be 152 to 92 right now. We're gonna see the down throw. Do we see up air? We see the up air missing. Gordo, that's gonna get shielded. Down tilt. Error at 113 right now. We're gonna see the Gordo get deflected though by the Pikmin. 152 to 130 right now. As we see Gordo, that's gonna hit, and that's gonna KO as Chuck E. Cheese has 2 KOs for the Starbreaker. So now Valerios, he gets KO for the 456 Squadron, as now we have a Corno. Valerios, a Corno, both Amiibo off to slow starts right now. Which one of these will be able to increase the speed of that start? So it's going to be 17 to 41 right now as Valerios gets that fireball, another fireball, third fireball, going to be 44 to 41, but it's going to be jab, jab from the plant. It's going to be 44 to 56 right now as a Corno tries to come back onto the stage. It's going to be fireball, 58 to 56. A Corno comes back on. It's going to be 58 to 68. Valerios already has 1 KO so far this game, and that's going to be a half side B, which misses. Valerios is low on mana. He's going to be... Oh no, will he be able to come back with low mana? He will be able to come back, but he only has 20, 30. Okay, he is recharging some of that mana with some hits, but it's going to be 78 to 116 right now. Fireball, that's going to put this hero at 19 mana. Mana is one of the big questions right now, because if Valerios goes too far, and that's KO number 2 for Valerios, as Valerios evening up things up for stock. So those 2 KOs from Chuck E. Cheese being undone by 2 KOs from Valerios, but now your mom already at 46%. Sir Yonder's Link, it's got to be 46 to 141 as we see up smash. So Valerios gets KO'd. Can Crystal get a KO? It's the Charizard lead. Flare Blitz sending your mom at 77% right now. 77 to 12. We're going to see, do we see side special? We are not going to see it quite yet. It's up special from Link. And we see the switch to Squirtle. Jab into up throw into, it's going to be a taunt from your mom. Forward smash, down smash from the Link. Going to be Ivysaur coming out now. It's going to be down tilt into up special. Sorry, not up special, but the up air. And Charizard just comes out manually. So Charizard is back out for Crystal. It's going to be up smash though, and that's not going to KO the Charizard quite yet. Bomb is going to hit, and Charizard still out. 90 to 130 right now, and we're going to see forward air. 105 to 130, and do we see it happen? 117 to 130. It's a 3 versus 2, and oh, Link threw the bomb to interrupt the Flare Blitz. A smart move from your mom. Going to be 130 to 60 right now. That's going to be a bomb in the way. It's going to backfire. Crystal still alive as Link. These bombs are interrupting the Flare Blitzes as Crystal off stage at 182. Crystal's going to come back onto the stage, but your mom is going to get KO'd. So for the first time this season, Valerios and Crystal get at least 1 KO each. But now we're going to see the traitor, Nightmares' Steve Amiibo. It's going to be down throw, followed by forward air. Do we see a Flare Blitz? No, we see the minecart. So it's going to be a 1 versus 2 scenario for Media Fire. J9K's Link, if not, the 456 Squadron will be the last winless team. They would fall to 0-4. Going to be 33 to 25 as down tilt, down tilt, down tilt. It's going to be up tilt. No, down tilt again as Media Fire already at 53. The traitor just racking up some good damage. Minecart, that's going to trap the traitor. Up smash. 33 to 77. It's going to be the traitor trying to place a block. It's going to see down tilt. That's going to miss. So jab, jab, jab comes out from this Link. We see forward air, but only the first hit lands. Up special on the way back. The traitor at 67. There is still Cloud Jr. in the back. It's going to be 67 to 93 as Media Fire. Do we see a KO from Media Fire? 78 to 104. We're going to see side B. That does not KO. So it's going to be 85 to 113. It's going to be a missed minecart. The minecart goes in the other direction. And it's Media Fire. Misses another minecart. That one's going to actually hit the back air. Media Fire is going to be too far. So the Starbreakers are going to get their first win of this regular season. They are going to advance to a 1-4 record. Meanwhile, the 456 Squadron, they are going to be the last winless team in Season 3 of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, a playoff team, falling down to 0-4 this season so far. So a 5-3 victory for the Starbreakers. Let's look at those KO totals. 2 KOs from Chuck E. Cheese, 2 KOs from the Traitor. We saw 2 from Valerios, then your mom, Crystal, each getting 1 KO each. Despite the fact that Valerios and Crystal got 1 KO each, the rest of the team just vanished. But so the Starbreakers, they're going to win this 5-3 as they get their first win of the regular season. Alright, we will update those KO totals right now, but Media Fire, that's going to end his little streak of 2 KOs each as he does not get a KO. As for the Starbreakers, I do believe, let's take a little look, that's going to be the streak continuing for the Traitor as well as your mom, them getting at least 1 KO each. I believe both of them are going to be tied at 6 KOs, leading the pack for this team. As Chuck E. Cheese, he's gone from 0 KOs to 1 KO, and now 2 KOs in that leadoff. Currently 2-1 leadoff. We don't officially track the leadoffs until that leadoff has had 5 starts in the leadoff. But so all these stats right now, these are unofficial, just going off the data on my spreadsheet as I looked real quick. But that's going to be it for this game. So we had an undefeated team, we had 2 winless teams, and when we get to our next game after this intermission, we are going to have the final undefeated team Dynamic Divorce. They have to go to the Ditto Burritos. But first, your intermission, ladies and gentlemen. Let's press those A buttons real quick. Let's get over here as let's take a look at which matches we have for round 2. On the top, it's going to be Carbon Show's Ryu Blue Color, just going to be on the top screen the whole time. So Blue Color going to be facing off against Ikaba's Lucas Gamer Girl. On the bottom left corner, we're going to have one of those classic Joe versus NetEasy matches. It's going to be Aerith versus By the Bay. So let's bring in Aerith. And let's bring in By the Bay. Joe versus NetEasy. We saw one of those matches happening in another pool, and that allowed NetEasy to steal one of the pool slots away from Joe. As for the bottom right corner, Panger's Dr. Mario. It's him, staying in that number 1 slot on the bottom left corner. He's going to be facing off against Eon 2's Byleth, Fail Not. It's loading, I promise. There we go. I swear, this switch specifically just takes forever to load. It's, okay, the bottom right corner switch is what System 1 used to be. When I got the Switch 2, I just, turned it into System 4 with the new account 4am. But when we come back from this intermission, we are going to have the final undefeated team of the season facing off against the Ditto Burritos. Dynamic Divorce will be up next. Good luck.
reputation. Your range is one fist short. 3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, so on the bottom left corner, NetEasy is going to win that Joe versus NetEasy match. So it's going to be 2-1 victory over there. On the top of your screen, that's going to be a win for Carbon Show's Ryu. And on the bottom right, that is a win for Eon 2's Byleth Failnaught. By the way, we're about to see that Byleth in the next match here on your Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, because that Byleth is on the Dynamic Divorce roster, who is going to be coming up as soon as we look at these little standings real quick. Okay, so NetEasy, Eon 2, they're the last remaining undefeated Amiibo. They're going to face each other in the next round, actually. So, NetEasy versus Eon in the next round, that will determine the last undefeated Amiibo in this pool, and it will almost be a lock for whoever wins it. But with that being said, we have one undefeated team remaining in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. Let's show them. Hello, welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is Season 3, Round 5, Game Number 7. We have the undefeated Dynamic Divorce against the Diddle Burritos. So, Very Doggish's team lost their first game of the season to Team Instinct earlier this round, which means if Dynamic Divorce wins, they, in terms of the present, will be the last undefeated team. The reason why I mentioned that is because the Dynamic Divorce has already had their bye. They had a bye in the previous round, back in round 4. That's why we didn't see them. So right now, they are only 3-0. So, in terms of technicality, all that, if Dynamic loses here, they would be 3-1. Very Doggish's team would be like 4-1. So Very Doggish's team would technically be the last undefeated team. If they win here, then it would be tied. So, if Dynamic really wants to be the last undefeated team, they would have to win this game and the next game too to go to 5-0. They play the Novas in the next round, by the way, but here, in the present, they face off against the Ditto Burritos. So this is going to be a rematch of the Season 1 Finals to maintain that winning streak for Dynamic Divorce. As for the Ditto Burritos, they are hovering around that 500 line themselves. They are currently 2-2. Your leadoffs, it's going to be Failnaught, Eon 2's Byleth against Ditto. We do have a different roster order for the Dynamic Divorce, so let's bring that out real quick. It's going to be Failnaught, Aerith, Tifa, Earn to be Determined, and Mythos. Meanwhile, the Ditto Burritos, same roster order as we've seen. So Ditto, Tilted, Freak, Piglet, and Layla. With that being said, let's get started. Alright, gonna press up, left, right, down, A. As Failnaught versus Ditto, they will be your leadoffs as the Dynamic Divorce, trying to go to 4-0. Can they be the last undefeated team? That's what we're here to figure out. Failnaught versus Ditto as it's Dynamic versus Divorce. No, not Dynamic versus Divorce. Dynamic Divorce versus Ditto Burritos. My apologies. So 34-20 right now. We're going to see the down throw followed by the up air as it's going to be Failnaught already at 59. 59-41. We're going to see just Failnaught not get... He gets hit by the down special, but not the... Sorry, down air, but not down special. I am mixing up terms. 67-53. Parries that side B. It's going to be 67-66. We see another parry into up tilt, into up air, but does not kill quite yet. Do we see up smash? And misses. So blurring blade from the Mii Sword Fighter. 80-89. We're going to see the back throw. 89 each right now. Literally down to the same percent. It's going to be forward smash getting parried. So Ditto misses the side special. So it's going to be 89.9 each. 99.1 to 89.9 now. We're going to see the down smash get shielded, so down tilt, up air. That still won't KO Ditto quite yet, so 99 to 113. We're going to see blurring blade. That's going to make it 112 to 113 as it's going to come down to the last hit in this leadoff right now. Going to be 129 to 113, 145 to 113. Who will get that leadoff win as back throw? That's going to send Failnaught off stage at 156. He should be able to come back onto the stage. No! He fell barely, just a little bit short though. Stage was just a little wide to the right. Going to be 18 to 113 right now as Joe's. Zelda Aerith comes out right now. Going to be 18 to 132. We saw that down air attempt, but up air, that will be a star KO for Ditto. So now here comes Tilted. Net Easy's King DD. Gonna be 29 to 0 right now. We're gonna see the down tilt get shielded. So jab, jab, jab from the Zelda. Gonna be 29 to 27 as up throw, neutral air. Gonna be forward smash. It gets interrupted. Forward air from Aerith as Tilted. Already at 82%. Do we see up air? We don't see an up air. Instead, we're gonna see just Joe running away. 32 to 82. Forward tilt. That's gonna hit. 41 to 82 right now. We're gonna see forward smash. 41 to 101. Tilted. Will they get KO'd first? It's going to be 56 to 101. We see a back throw from Aerith. That's going to put Tilted at 119. Up air is going to miss. It's forward air. Zelda detects that. It's going to be up special. And that's going to be no punishment from this King Dedede. A forward tilt in the other direction, but that could have been a much larger punishment. Up air will KO Aerith. So Tilted. I believe that's going to be KO number 1 for this. Right? Yeah, KO number 1. But he gets KO'd by Tifa. So 3 Amiibo each flat. Going to be 22 to 0 right now, as it's going to be the Cloud against the Hero. This is Joe's Cloud Amiibo against Rap Jam's Hero, but this Hero already putting 56, 79 onto the Cloud. The Cloud's going to come back with the limit break at least. It's going to be 90 to 13. We see the side special. Oh no, he's going to miscalculate. He was going to self-destruct, but then Freak with that down there just to put disrespect onto the Dynamic Divorce. So it's going to be 2 versus 3 right now. Earn to be determined. He's going to put some damage onto his... It's going to be a KO. It's going to be a KO. 20 to 0 right now. 40 to 0 as I keep blowing the calls. It's going to be 58 to 0 right now. Going to be a side special from Piglet as Piglet already putting this plant at 58. It's going to be 58. That's a Doria putting plant at 88% as Piglet. J9K's Ganondorf. That up tilt is not going to land. 89 to 34 as it's going to be 108 to 36. We see the neutral air. And oh, Mythos has a 1 versus 2 scenario to keep the Dynamic Divorce undefeated. Can he come in clutch? This is Luckman's Hero Amiibo, already at 47%, 61%. He's just going to have to come back onto the stage as Piglet, just dealing massive, massive damage. 74 to 51. Down special, 89 to 51. We're going to see that up special. It's going to be up tilt. That's going to miss, so Mythos still alive for now. 89 to 69. We're going to see the back air. Do we see a downer? Nope. Mythos going for the side special. It's going to KO, so we're going to come down to the last Amiibo, but Layla, Mario Dudes' his Link Amiibo. It's going to be a 114 to 100 right now. Sorry, 114 to 0. We're going to see 124 to 0 as Fireball. Fireball, that's going to hit. That Fireball is going to miss. It's going to be 124 to 17. Dash attack, 124 to 36. Can Mythos come in clutch for the Dynamic Divorce? It's going to be up smash. And no! We have no more undefeated teams in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League Season number 3. There is no champagne bottles to pop, but Detroit, their 6-0 record from Season 1 remains the longest undefeated streak in history. No more undefeated teams in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. The Ditto Burritos are going to win this 5-4. As the Ditto Burritos, they are 3-2. Dynamic Divorce is going to fall down to 3-1. So we have beautiful back and forth action as everybody except Failnut is going to get a KO in this game. Kind of similar to what we saw with Very Dog's team. Just beautiful back and forth action over there. So that means there are no more undefeated teams in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. We do have one winless team, however, the 456 Squadron. They are currently 0-4. We'll see if they can get their first win next round. They got to go up against, let's see, who are they facing next round? It's going to be, let me look at the schedule. I can't see from this far. They got no custody. The 456 Squadron got no custody in the next round. So we'll see if that'll be the first game for front and center. Alright. With all that said, it's a 5-4 victory in the end for the Ditto Burritos. They're gonna win this. They're 3-2. Dynamic Divorce is 3-1. No more undefeated teams as both Very Dog's team and Dynamic Divorce will suffer their first losses in round number 5. And with that said, let's head to your intermission. Hello, welcome back to the intermission. So for those of you who just came from the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, we just saw both teams suffering their first losses of the regular season. So we have no more undefeated teams. Let's press those A buttons real quick. Let's see, who stays over here? It's going to be Failnut. Alright, on the top of your screen, we're going to see Joe's Zelda Aerith going up against Carbon Show's Ryu. So let's load those real quick. The bottom left corner is going to see Ikaba's Lucas Gamer Girl going up against Panger's Dr. Mario. It's him. So let's bring in it's him. Gonna load that real quick. It's him. It's him. Panger's Dr. Mario specifically on the bottom left corner of your screen. But as for that bottom right corner, this is going to be the most important matchup. NetEasy versus Eon. This is an Amiibo. Trust, trust, trust. Watch. See? It's an Amiibo. Alright, so By the Bay versus Failnut. Both of these Amiibo are 2-0. The winner of this game will advance to 3-0 in this pool. And when we come back from round 3 of Pool 16, we are going to have, let's take a look, it's going to be the Chaos Corp at the Ceiling Fans. Good luck.
Lucas wins.
Alright, so how long was that set? I'm just gonna look. Gamer Girl had a 2-1 victory. It was only 8 minutes and 5 seconds. That felt longer than 8 minutes and 5 seconds. Alright, so Gamer Girl, that's a 2-1 victory over it's him. On the bottom right corner, Eon 2's Byleth remains undefeated, 3-0 record right now. He is 1 win away from just, oh, nope, we don't need to launch. No, Carbon Show did not win 21-0, he won 2-1. So, with 2 rounds remaining to this pool, Eon is undefeated right now, 3-0. NetEasy and Carbon Show trying to compete for that number 2 spot. Both are 2-1 with a +1 differential. NetEasy and Carbon Show did face each other off in the first round. NetEasy defeating Carbon Show 2-0, just in case we do get to some tiebreakers. So let's see. If Eon just gets 1 more win, it's against Joe Zelda in the next round. So we'll see Dynamic Divorce teammates facing off against each other, as this Zelda is 0-3. Joe Zelda is 0-3. That is surprising. Anyways, let's get back to your Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. Hello, sorry for the slightly longer intermission. We are gonna have game number 8 tonight of round 5. So season 3, round 5, game 8. This is gonna be the 2-2 Chaos Corp against the 3-1 Ceiling Fans. So I'm trying to think what to say of this. I forgot how to speak English. Let me read them real quick how to speak English. Alright, there we go. So, the Chaos Corp. We do have a little bit of a roster order change. So, the first Amiibo, the last Amiibo, that's going to stay the same, the Hound and Nemesis, but your middle of the pack is going to get slightly shifted around. So, Funshine has been moved up to the number 2 slot, Nachos has been moved up to number 3, and Unite is going to be in that number 4 slot. As for the Ceiling Fans, it's going to be the same roster order we've been seeing. So, Bloom, Doom, Dr. House, NetEasy, and Stardazer as the Ceiling Fans. They are currently 3-1 right now, their record. And let's see. Stardazer is responsible for all 3 of those game-winning KOs. By the way, just a friendly reminder. Leadoff stats will be officially reported at the end of this round because there are some Amiibo who have had 5 leadoffs already. We don't track leadoffs until an Amiibo has 5 leadoffs in the season. So this is already round 5. Just a little heads up on that. We'll have some of that data, but unofficially, Bloom is 2-2 with 2 leadoff KOs. One other thing I want to say is we're on a little bit of a drought right now. We did not have a 3-kill performance in the previous round, and we haven't had a 3-kill performance in this round either. We've been on a bit of a drought. Will one of these 2 teams end that drought, or will we see in the next game? Regardless, we've been having some good matches, and let's get started with this one. Chaos Corp at the Ceiling Fans. The Chaos Corp, they're trying to get above 500, while the Ceiling Fans trying to advance to 4-1. They might be able to run away with the West Division a little. We'll look into the West Division real quick. Let's press the A buttons as the Hound and Bloom. They are your leadoffs. So let's see. Yes, Ceiling Fans 3-1, 456 is winless, 8-bit, Ditto Burritos. Well, I mean, Ditto Burritos, they just got their 3rd win, so actually, if they lose, then they would be competing with the Ditto Burritos. But we'll see. 31-64 right now is going to be the Hound trying to go off stage, and Isabel just had a little panic maneuver to come back onto the stage and had missed the side B. It's going to be forward tilt though, got it shielded. 53-79 right now. We're going to see the forward tilt again. 53-88. That slingshot is going to miss, so the Bloom comes back onto the stage. It's going to be forward tilt. Nope, dash attack with the pot. It's going to be forward tilt. Down smash misses from the Piranha Plant because of that range of the Isabel. Going to be 53-109, 66-109. Plant has a full charge side B available, but is off stage after the side tilt, and we're going to see a down special being planted from the Hound. And okay, so the Bloom gets around of that, and we're going to see a throw, forward throw. Bloom still off stage at 138, and that's going to be KO leadoff win for the Hound. So the Hound coming back onto the stage a little bit high. Very dodgy Dr. Mario coming on stage right now. This is going to be Doom. We're going to see up tilt, up tilt. Third up tilt does not land from the Hound, so it's going to be 68, 75, 93 after the down air. It's going to be up air. The Hound off stage at 108. We see a pill. Nope. It's going to be 109-21 right now. We're going to see the Hound come back on, but Dr. Mario has a forward throw, throws the Hound off stage, but it's going to be 124-21. We're going to see get up attack putting Doom at 31. We see a forward tilt, followed by down air was attempted but does not land. Going to be up smash out of parry. So 4 Amiibo each. Here comes Funshine. This is going to be Duffman's Banjo Amiibo. Going to be 6-48 right now. We see forward smash get parried. Going to be forward tilt out of that. 26-48 right now. We're going to see up air. Jab, jab, jab coming out from Funshine. 32 to 59 right now. We're going to see, let's see, forward tilt gets parried. It's going to be neutral special from the Dr. Mario, followed by forward tilt. Doom closing that gap right now, and that's forward smash, sending Funshine off stage. We're going to see the Banjo come back on, still has all 5 feathers remaining. 76 to 59, we see a down tilt, neutral special. It's going to be a down smash getting shielded. Side B is going to get parried, so that's side B number 1 from this Banjo, but that's a forward smash getting parried into a forward smash from the Dr. Mario. We're going to see a pill. That won't hit the Banjo, but forward tilt, that's going to send Banjo off stage even further. Side B will be able to get him back onto the stage, but that's side B number 2. Back throw, down KO, so Doom has 2 KOs so far, as now we have Nightmares, King Deity, Nachos coming out for the Chaos Corp. It's going to be 13 to 59 right now. We're going to see side B. That Gordo gets deflected. That got deflected by the pills, and that one's not going to get deflected, but we see Doom off stage, 101%. He is going to be able to come back on. No, he deflected the Gordo. That was a smart move. He was able to come back onto the stage still. Going to be 42 to 101. It's going to be down throw, followed by down air. Nope, does not land. 60 to 101 right now. It's Nacho already taking some massive damage. Going to be forward tilt getting shielded. Forward tilt, that's going to land. So it's going to be 60 to 110. And Nacho's off stage right now. It's off stage negative. And oh no, Doom survived because he teched a back air from Nacho. So Nachos could have let this Dr. Mario die, but instead, Doom is still alive at 163%. It's going to be 107 to 163. That is going to be a major mistake if Doom can get his 3rd KO right here. It's going to be 115 to 163. We see the back throw from Dr. Mario, and he does! That drought I just mentioned is over. We finally have an Amiibo with a 3 KO performance after multiple rounds, and Doom gets KO'd because that was a 4 versus 2 scenario for Unite. So here comes Dr. House. Dr. House, he just needs to maintain this lead, but Unite trying to do damage control. Doveman's Pokemon Trainer. There is still the Ganondorf in the back as well for the Chaos Corp. It's going to be 0 to 24%. We see the get up attack. It's going to be 0 to 46. Dr. House already taking some good damage. It's going to be neutral special. 0 to 56 right now. It's going to be the down smash from Dr. House as Charizard comes out now. Unite needs to do some massive, major damage control for the Chaos Corp if they want to win this. Out of parry, forward smash. That's going to send Dr. House at 87%. It's going to be 40 to 91. We're going to see we see no switch to Squirtle. Flare Blitz just off stage, but I think Charizard will come back onto the stage. No self-destruct. It's going to be down smash out of parry. Dr. House at 109%. He has a little streak going on where he gets a KO. Can he continue that streak? 65 to 109 right now. It's going to be Flare Blitz, and that misses as well. So Unite off stage, comes back onto the stage. We have not seen a switch to Squirtle quite yet. It's going to be forward tilt. 71 to 123, up tilt, followed by, do we see forward air? That's going to send Charizard off stage, but he comes back on stage. It's going to be down smash, and that's going to be a 2 versus 2 scenario. So Doveman, it's going to be 2 KOs for Unite so far. We're going to see 85 to 0. We see the down smash out of parry. It's going to be forward smash, but it's going to be jab, 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 followed by the fireball. 108 to 16, 122 as Squirtle still not coming out yet. It's going to be Charizard remaining. Going to be 122 to 37. We see a down throw from the Charizard, followed by neutral air. Do we see a reverse 3 kill performance from this Pokemon Trainer? With forward tilt, it's going to be a down smash. 122 to 93 right now between these two. We're going to see a forward throw, and that hero still alive right now, 110%, has full mana, so he'll be able to come back on. 122, 133. Squirtle finally comes out. It's going to be forward tilt. That gets rid of the Squirtle, so now your Nemesis has a 1 versus 2 scenario. He can easily KO this hero if he wants to. Up smash gets parried, but this one is gonna land. So Nemesis versus Stardazer. Last Amiibo each, 0%. It's gonna be MLL 456's Ganondorf going up against NetEasy's King Deity Stardazer. So let's see. 40 to 31 right now. Forward tilt making 46. Dash attack followed by up smash, but the up smash misses from the Ganondorf. 49 to 59. It's gonna be 79 to 59. Stardazer. That Gordo is gonna hit. And he's gonna be too far. He is going to be too far. As the ceiling fans, they are gonna win this 4 to 5 to 4 as they advance to a 4-1 record. I keep blowing the calls. I keep messing up today, but Dr. Doom with the 3 KO performance. Very dodges Dr. Mario breaking that drought. Alright. One of the big blunders in this game was Nightmares, King Deity Nacho Syndrome activated at the wrong time, because if he had not used that back air, Doom would have just fallen immediately. He was already in the free fall state when that back air had happened, allowing Doom to come back after the tech. But Unite tried to do some damage control with 2 KOs, but it just fell short as Stardazer. That is Stardazer's 4th game-winning KO this season. As Bloom, he will get that leadoff stat, but he's going to be officially marked as 2 and 3 with only 2 KOs. Very dog shit Dr. Mario though. Let's look at the ceiling fans. Let's see. that breaks a 2-game drought that Dr. Mario had. So he's going to be going from 4 KOs to 7 immediately after having 0 in round 3 and 0 in round 4. Alright. With all that said, we will update those stats during our intermission. I'll get that screenshot right now. And we're going to head to the triple box. Hello. Let me press those A buttons real quick. Let's press those A buttons a little more. Round 4 of Giant Intermission, Pool 16. I just saw that bracket.com down thing, but guess what? It's not down anymore, so we can freely use the Amiibo. Alright. So let's see. A. By the Bay is going to stay over here. So let's see. Top of your screen, Carbon Show versus Panger. Here's Carbon Show. Let's bring in Panger. So let's see. Let's bring him in. It's him. Panger's Dr. Mario specifically. In fact, he's going to be in the next game after this intermission, I believe, unless we see a massive blowout from the Novas. Let me actually write that 5-4 victory for Cillian fans real quick. Alright. And then let's see. On the bottom left corner, it's going to be Eon 2's Violet. Undefeated, 3-0. A win against their opponent would get them a spot into the next stage. Let's see who that opponent is. It's going to be Joe's Zelda Aerith, who is surprisingly 0-3 in this pool. That is the biggest surprise so far in pool number 16. As for that bottom right corner, NetEasy's Hero by the Bay suffered their first loss, but now they get to face off against Ikaba's Lucas Gamer Girl. Alright, so as mentioned, Carbon Show, NetEasy, both of them are trying to compete for that number 2 slot, but you never know. With all the chaos, maybe Panger or Ikaba, they could get themselves in contention after this round. But we're going to figure that out after this intermission. And when we come back from that intermission, we are going to have our last game of the night. It's going to be the Novas at the 8-Bit Bots.
3, 2, 1, go!
It's him. It's him with that Gimp KO against blue color. Okay, before I say anything, let me save the replays on System 1 and System 3, because I did see there was 0 death and whatever the Dr. Mario did. So let's press those replay save buttons real quick. There we go, replays are saved. Don't worry, those replays are saved, because there was a hero 0 to death, and I think I saw something from Dr. Mario too. Anyways, it's him. Panger's Dr. Mario specifically. He gets a 2-1 victory over Carbon Show's Ryu. So let's take a little look at that real quick. Loading. So 2-1. I did not log the scores yet because I accidentally disconnected my controller because my thing it slipped and it was like, whoops, you could disconnect the controller and now you gotta reload all the Amiibo player too. It's like, oh no. Joe, Zelda, Eric get their first win as we have no more undefeated Amiibo. Eon 2's Violet, 3-1. In fact, let's look at those standings with 1 round remaining. So, Eon 2 and NetEasy are both 3-1, +3 differential, 6 games taken, 3 games dropped. Eon 2 has the head-to-head over NetEasy, but the 1 and 2 spots are not exactly secured because Panger's Dr. Mario and Carbon Show's Ryu 2-2, 0 differential, 5 games taken, 5 games dropped as they have chances to play spoiler. Carbon Show will face off against Eon, while Panger will face off against NetEasy. Joe and Ikaba are unfortunately eliminated. They have only 1 win each, but that is the latest on this pool. So the top game and the bottom left game, those will be very important games to determine who gets in and who gets out. There is a 3 differential difference between the first and second and the 3rd and 4th place Amiibo. So we have some sort of chaos going on. So if I do the math, let me do some math real quick. Okay, so if the lower Amiibo win 2-1, then the higher would only be +2 while lower is +1, which means for Panger to advance, Panger needs a 2-0 sweep. For Carbon Show to advance, Carbon Show also needs a 2-0 sweep. So this is a, if the lower Amiibo sweeps, then the lower Amiibo is in. But if the higher Amiibo, so that's Eon, NetEasy, if they win, they are immediately in, even if they lose, I think. We might need to see some fancy math, depending on if one scenario happens, the other does not. But that's going to happen on our final intermission. Let's get to your final Squad Strike match of the night. Hello, welcome back to the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. This is Season 3, Round 5, Game 9 of 9 for tonight. So, we have the Novas against the 8-Bit Butts. Despite their 1-3 record, one of the upsides for this team is PGX's Simon Scorpion. Currently has 7 KOs right now, is tied for I believe 2nd place in the MVP race right now, was 3 KOs behind Pancakes. Pancakes only got 1 KO, so Scorpion only 4 behind right now. Let's say he gets another 2 KOs, that will only put him like 2 behind maybe. But the Novas, we're going to see a slightly different roster order. It's going to be Diabells, Doodlebob, it's him, Zilly Who, and A+ to me as Doodlebob. He's gotten 2 KOs each in each game since being traded from the Novas in games he actually appears in. Sorry, traded to the Novas. As for the 8-Bit Butts, Purplims, Purplims, she has been one of the better leadoffs so far for this team. We already mentioned Scorpion 7 KOs. Then it's going to be Yobenis, Sub-Zero, and him. Despite the Simon and the Richter being trained by the same dude, it's been opposite stories for these two. Scorpion has been thriving, while Sub-Zero has been struggling. Will we see Sub-Zero start to thrive as well? Let's find out. This is the Novas versus the 8-Bit Butts, as for the first time, we will have 2 matches in the same stage, in the same round in Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League. We are headed back to Dracula's Castle Omega Form. We saw them earlier when Your Worst Nightmare played a game. Now we're going to see them again with the 8-Bit Bots. Diabells and Purplims, they are your leadoffs. As Diabells, this is going to be her 5th leadoff spot, I believe, her 5th leadoff. Yes, and she is one of the best leadoffs right now. 6 KO so far in the leadoff. Going to be 16-0 right now, as the Purplims already taking 21%. We see the dash attack going to be 28-21. It's up smash, followed by, do we see back forward air? 28-57 right now as the Zelda. Up smash, up air. Purplims already 84. We're going to see up smash again. That's not able to KO Purplims quite yet, but this one is a forward smash which misses, so 41-96. We're going to see the tether. It's going to be dash attack, sending Purplims off stage. The Samus should be able to come back. No! Diabells with the down air. So Diabells is 5-0 in the leadoff slot right now. She might be one of the best leadoff this season. as it's going to be Scorpion coming out now for PGX's team. The 8-bit bots are going to be 78-12 right now, as we see the forward throw, sending Diebells off stage. Diebells will come back on. It's going to be side special, putting Diebells at 97. We see a throw from the Simon. It's going to be Axe. The Axe barely missed. It's going to be 120-17. Do we see any projectiles from Simon? We just see a cross, which goes like all the way to the left. Sorry, the Axe. And the cross comes back. It actually does hit Diebells. So 127-46. That's another cross, putting Diebells at 148%. 149. Simon trying to get that up air, but does not land. It's going to be forward tilt getting parried. That one's going to hit, though. 162-46. Diebells still alive. It's going to be the cross coming back. It's not going to hit, but up tilt. Scorpion gets KO number 8 of the regular season. So now we're going to see Doodle Bob, Rap JM's Lucas Amiibo as Scorpion off stage. He's going to get hit by the PK Thunder, and that's going to be KO. Scorpion will not be able to come back. But still, 8 KOs in the first 5 games. That is impressive. But this is a 4 versus 3 scenario for the Nova. It's going to be 44-60 as Yo Bennett's putting massive damage on this Lucas already. It's going to be 86, followed by Lucas. Finally gets a little bit of damage out of the parry. Side special, 86-21. It's going to be 86-34 as we see the neutral air, followed by a nope, throw from the Ganon. Doodle Bob at 106%. He only has 1 KO. He's going to go above the up tilt and down special. That sends him off stage to the right now. 126-42. We're going to see Doodle Bob just get hit by a down special. 145-42. 145-46 as Yo Bennis comes back onto the stage. It's going to be 145-46. PK Fire that gets shielded. That one's going to hit though. 145-57. Ganondorf getting caught in the PK Thunder. That's KO number 2 for Doodle Bob. Both of them being done with the PK Thunder. So now we're going to see Sub-Zero as this is a 4 versus 2 scenario for the Novas. It's going to be 154-0 right now. Will Sub-Zero get a KO? He does. So it's him. It's him. Pega's Dr. Mario specifically coming out for the Novas as this is 3 versus 2 now. Going to be 13-7, 25-7 as the Richter deals some damage now. We see a back throw. It's him. He's off stage. He comes back on. It's going to be a forward tilt that gets parried. That one does land though. And we see the cross. Sorry, the axe. It misses. 44-7. Up special catching that Dr. Mario forward tilt. It's him. He's off stage. He'll come back on. He's not too far yet. It's going to be a neutral air from the dock. Up tilt into jab, jab, jab. Richter is off stage. He'll come back with the tether. It's going to be up smash getting parried. So jab. And that's going to be a forward tilt interrupting Dr. Mario forward smash. It's going to be 91-31. We see the up throw into up air. Followed by Richter being off stage. Both of them come back on. But Dr. Mario went high on the recovery. And Richter was able to punish that cross. It hits. It's him. 109-72 as the cross. It hits. It's him. 114 then 90. It's gonna be a up smash getting parried, forward smash getting shielded, forward smash getting parried, and forward tilt. That's gonna land on its him. So it's gonna be 125-90. Gonna be 125-96. Pill's gonna miss, but back throw from the Dr. Mario will KO Sub-Zero. So Joe's Sephiroth him has a 1 versus 3 scenario. Can he make the comeback? Here comes it's him. He's gonna get KO'd by the down special. So now here comes Zilly for the Novas. Dash attack, that's gonna hit, followed by Gordo. It's not gonna hit actually, just the hammer. Gonna be 0-28 right now as a Sephiroth. He will be able to get that wing early because of the large deficit this team has. It's gonna be 0-41. We see the forward tilt, 0-49. Sephiroth comes back onto the stage, has not, there we go, now he deals damage onto this King Deity. It's going to be 42% right now. We see no up air, forward air from the Deity instead. We see side B that gets parried, forward tilt, 57-64. There is still Mario dudes by left in the back. It's Gordo, that's going to activate Sephiroth's wing. So Sephiroth has the wing now, comes back onto the stage. He's going to deal more damage now, and get that second jump, but dash attack, that gets parried, up special, 67-86 right now as up air. Zillihu at 85-95, up tilt, gonna make it 111-86, but up air, that's gonna catch the Sephiroth. He is still alive for now, Joe Sephiroth, but up smash, it's the weak hit of the up smash, so him, still alive. Gordo also hits, he is still alive for now, just barely surviving these hits based off luck. It's gonna be up tilt out of that parry, and Zillihu is gonna win this for the Novas, and the Novas, they have advanced to a 4-1 record thanks to this 5-3 victory. Alright. Here come the Novas. 2 more KOs from Doodle Bob. He's been doing again. 2 KOs from Doodle Bob in each game where he's appeared ever since being traded from the Time Zone Squad. Doodle Bob might... Honestly, I thought this was a balanced trade, but I think the Novas has most certainly won this trade so far early in this season. You never know, you never know. Maybe the Time Zone Squad drafts a Hall of Famer in the second round. Who knows, who knows? Let's win a ring. Let's win a ring. That's what the general manager of the Novas is saying right now in the chat. Let's win a ring. It's the Novas. They are 4-1, and I believe they currently lead their division. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. It's going to be a division lead for the Novas right now because Dynamic Divorce lost their first games. 4 versus 1 versus 3. 4-1 versus 3-1. There is also... Wait, no. Are they in the same division? Yes, they are in the same division. There's also the Starbreakers and Chaos Corp, but Chaos Corp floating around that 500 right now. They are currently 2 and 3, and Starbreakers, they got their first win. So that division race, it's gonna come down to those two teams right now. All right. So we do have 1 round left of the pool 16 of our giant intermission. So let's head over there. All right. So pool number 16, round number 5. Let's see which Amiibo we have. It's gonna be on the first, on the top of your screen. It's gonna be one of 2 important matches. Eon 2's Byleth going up against, it's gonna be Carbon Show's Ryu. So let's bring in the Byleth. Let's bring in the Ryu. On the bottom left corner, we're gonna see Panger's Dr. Mario. It's him going up against NetEasy's Hero by the Bay. So the scenarios I've mentioned for those two, we'll talk about those while we load Joe's error to player 1 slot. Joe will be going up against Ikaba. So as things stand right now, Eon 2 and NetEasy currently hold the advantage. However, if they get swept by Blue Collar or It's Him respectively, then Blue Collar and It's Him will be able to steal those number 1 and number 2 slots. 4 Amiibo trying to I can't speak English. 4 Amiibo trying to contend for 2 slots. Let's get started. The final round of Pool 16 is loading. When we finish that, we will have an update on the KO leader stats. Alright, so NetEasy's hero will take game number 1. Meanwhile, Carbon Show's Ryu takes game number 1 on the top of your screen. So we're going to have to do a little bit of math with there. On the bottom right, Joe does take game number 1 on the bottom right corner. So Joe just trying to get a second win. We'll see what the final consequences are, but Carbon Show still in contention with a sweep. I think the Carbon Show gets a sweep, and I think Panger still has a chance if Carbon Show gets a sweep and Panger wins regardless. I'm not sure. We'll have to do the differential math on that. but we'll see when these games end. Okay, so Carbon shows Ryu gets the 2-0 sweep. We have Hanger versus NetEasy going to game 3 right now. And Joe versus Ikaba also entering game number 3. So, because of that 2-0 sweep, Carbon shows Ryu is 3-2 with a +2 differential right now. NetEasy remains 3-1 with a +3 differential. A loss would put him at 3-2. Hanger would not be able to advance. The Hanger would only go to +1, which means, regardless of the result of what we see, it's going to be Carbon Show and NetEasy advancing, I believe. So let's see. Yeah, and regardless of result, NetEasy will take the number 1 seed. So Hanger just trying to get out of here with a winning record. Because of how high the differential is right now, it's not going to be enough for Hanger to advance. So that's the latest on this right now. So we're just going to watch game 3 play out right now. Final stock between these two, 44-7 right now. I could also be wrong with my math. So let's see. 83-10 right now. It's him trying to come back onto the stage. It's going to be coming back on. 83-10 on the bottom left corner of your screen. As By the Bay only at 15%. We see Pill. We see the dash attack from By the Bay. It's going to be down air from It's Him. 99-33. We're going to see the back air fall by By the Bay just taking some damage. 110-50. We're going to see the Pill. It misses. We see another Pill. It's going to be Pill again. By the Bay at 62%. Up smash misses. Jab, jab, jab from the hero. Fireball. That's going to miss barely. Ran out of space. 129-62, 129-68. That Pill's gonna make it 72 now. This hero trying to go for those down specials, but just keep getting hit, bombarded by the Pills. He's at 84% right now. Down air is gonna send It's Him at 150 right now. As we're gonna see jab, jab, jab. It's him. He's off stage. 161-84. It's gonna be Fireball missing. Forward smash though. That's gonna do the job as both game 3s come to an end. NetEasy is gonna win this pool with a 4-1 record. Carbon Show will take your number 2 spot. And then Joe Zelda Aerith will get out of here with a 2-3 record. Alright. So let me load everything real quick. So NetEasy with a 2-1 victory over Panger. Then we're going to see Joe's Zelda Aerith with a 2-1 victory over Ikawa's Lucas. And the final consequence of this pool, it's going to be first place. NetEasy's Hero by the Bay, 4-1 record with a +4 differential. Second place is going to be Carbon Show's Ryu, 3-2 record with a +2 differential. Eon's Violet Failnut is going to fall short, 3-2 with a +1 record differential. Panger's Dr. Mario is in 4th place. Sorry, Panger and Joe actually tie for 4th place, 2-3 record, -1 differential, 6 games taken, 7 games struck, which means that because of that round 1 result, Panger does have that head-to-head over 4th versus 5th. Ikawa will finish last in the pool, 1-4 record with a -5 differential. So, that's going to do it for Pool 16. Let's get back to your Squad Strike screen so we can provide an update on the leaderboard. Alright. So, the KO leader stats right now will update division winners, all that in the Discord. So, if you're not in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League Discord quite yet, go join it. The link is in the description, all that, near the spreadsheet and the other important information. Let's see. So, after 5 rounds of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, Nightmare's King Deity Pancake still leads the KO leader race. In fact, he still remains the only double-digit KO total right now with 11 KOs. Got slowed down this past round against, against Edmonton. So, a little bit of slow performance from the King Deity, still a very dominant season so far. We do have a 2-way tie for 2nd place right now. It's going to be Soulman's Ganondorf Vin Diesel from the Swarm and PGX's Simon 8-Bit Bots. Both of them have 8 KOs each. So, despite the 8-Bit Bots being 1-3, they have an MVP contender who's only 3 KOs behind the leader. Then, we have a bunch of Amiibo tied in 3rd place right now, each with 7 KOs. There are 6 of them, so let's list them out real quick. Very Dodge's Dr. Mario Doom of the Ceiling Fans. Mario Dude's Olimar Fred of Red Plus Blue. Cicada's Zelda Diabells of the Novas. J9K's King Deity coming at ya of the Detroit Red Wings. Obsessive's Piranha Plant Papaya of Ottawa. And Joe's Pyramithra Silly of Toronto. All of those Amiibo listed are tied at 7 KOs each in this regular season. One of the funny parts about this tie is Coming At Ya and Silly have had buys already. Coming At Ya had a buy in the 1st round, and Silly, the reigning MVP by the way, had a buy this past round. So despite Toronto not playing, Toronto's Silly is still tied for 3rd in that MVP contention right now. Then we do got a bunch of Amiibo listed in 6 right now. I'm not going to list them all right now, but pretty good pool of Amiibo just so far with 6 KOs. You can see the full spreadsheet for yourself, linked in the description, as well as pinned in the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League Discord. Alright, with that being said, official leadoff stats will be released today for any Amiibo who's had 5 leadoffs so far, because we start tracking that officially once we get to 5. I think the best leadoff right now is going to be Cicada's Zelda Diabells of the Novas. 5-0 in the leadoff slot with 7 KOs total. She had, let's see, 1 in every game except round 2 where she had 3. So let's see. I think that's going to be it for here tonight. Thank you guys for watching. I apologize for, well, I shouldn't apologize for being sick all that, but I apologize for not streaming yesterday all that. I just happened to feel sick all that, and it's like, nah, the stream's not going to be good quality if I don't, if I try streaming. I was like, I'm too sick. But chamomile tea, I'm not proposing chamomile tea as an alternative medicine. No, it should just help you in recovery. Make sure to take, if you're like really sick, then just get some rest, honestly. Like, I'm not a doctor, so I shouldn't be getting medical advice, all that, but you know, just get some rest if you're feeling a little bit sick. That's probably the best thing you can do. Alright, so that'll be it for tonight. Note we have no more undefeated teams because Very Dodge's team and the Dynamic Divorce, they lost their first games. By the way, be sure to list your top 5 moments of this round because we will have that top 5 montage. We will be releasing the top 5 montage from the previous round shortly. It'll come out sometime tomorrow. Maybe tonight, I'm not sure, but maybe like tomorrow in the morning, I'm not fully sure, but yes, that's going to be it for tonight. Tomorrow, we will have round 6 of the Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League season number 3. So let's take a look at the round 6 schedule. Alright. Just couple minutes for a second. It's going to be, let's see. Can y'all hear me? I think they can. Actually, I can read it from all the way back here. Let me get back to the mic. Alright. So the Ditto Burritos are going to be on bye in round 6, so we will not see the Ditto Burritos. They are currently 3-2 after defeating the Dynamic Divorce. Round 6 will kick off with the 4th and 6th Squadron at No Custody. 456, they're trying to get their first win of the season. As for No Custody, they are 3-2 right now. 4-2 start would be huge for the defending champion, but we'll see if that happens. Then the second game is going to be Red plus Blue at the 8-Bit Bots. Then we're going to have the Ceiling Fans at the Time Zone Squad. Then our games within the division. Very important match for the East Division. We're going to have the Novas at the Dynamic Divorce. Then we're also going to have the... No, not Chicago Cubs. We're going to have the Chaos Corp at the Starbreakers. Then our interdivision match is going to be some North versus South action. So we're going to have Toronto at Your Worst Nightmare, Detroit at Very Dog's Team, Ottawa at the Swarm, and to finish the night, it's going to be Edmonton at Team Instinct, who got that win against Very Dog's Team. Alright. With that being said, that's going to be it for tonight. Thank you for everyone who came, all that. We will get started with round 6 tomorrow. I will have some of those stats updated, including the division races, the playoff standings, and most importantly, those lead-off KOs and the MVP race. With that being said, y'all have a nice night. We will get back tomorrow with Squad Strike Amiibo Draft League, round number 6. Good night.